What is up, guys? We are back with some Skyrim Special Edition. Today we are here at the Lab of Lovers to check out another mod that came out not too long ago. We are going to be looking at Ominuslactis NG 2.1.0. So we're just going to read over the description real quick. A simple framework for lactic visual effects. Supports individual player and NPC effect offset and scaling. So, it requires Skyrim Special Edition 1.5.39 or higher or VR. And SKSE, Papyrus, 3BBB or 3BA, you know, that whole thing. XP MSE, Skeleton. It's compatible with Dripping when aroused. Soul Gem Oven 4 is compatible with both of those mods. So features an updated, enhance, and localize. Updated, enhance, and localized. Sex framework independent. Alternative equipment slot installation option for compatibility with DD, O-body, OCOM, ascended meshes, jewelry, etc. Customized player and NPC nipple square offset and scaling. Optional CBBE nipple leak overlay UMPB replacement included. For mod authors, public API integrate and the effect into other mods. Standalone mode. Press K with no NPC under the crosshair to toggle the effect on and off for the player. Press K key to toggle the effect on and off for any NPC under the crosshair. Supports up to 20 simultaneous effects. Okay, so install with your favorite mod manager, developed and tested with MO2, which is the MO2 that which is the mod organizer that we use. Uninstall, simply click the uninstall option in the MCM to stop all running effects, delete all stored active settings, and prepare for the mod removal. So if I was to ever uninstall this thing, I would just uninstall it and start a new game. Yeah, I'm not really one to like disable a mod, save it, uninstall it, come back in, and then, you know, turn it off. I'd rather just start a whole new playthrough. So it does have MCM settings, and you can export these MCM settings. MCM settings can be exported and imported from a file. Choose the option Export MCM Settings in the MCM menu and find the file in your data folder. SKSE plugins, Lactis, MCM settings, JSON. Alright. So physics develops and works best with CBB PC, and SMP nipple offset is somewhat off delayed. Alright. So known issues. Particles look weird from some angles. When using SMP nipple offset is somehow delayed. CBPC works better. During OSTEM scenes, flickering face effects when using face lights affects the player and MC and NPCs. Okay, so it does have an MCM configuration, which is good as well. I'm actually talking too much. Let's go ahead, install this mod, and jump in game. You don't need any FNIS or Nemesis or anything like that, so just make sure you have all the requirements. Install the mod, and you're good to go. We're going to pop this bad boy in and check out the MCM. Alright, so here we are in game with the mod installed. By default, all you do is hit the K key, and then you'll get like this item, nipple square L, and then you'll see the effects, as you can see. Now, if you don't like it, how do I open up my menu? If you don't like it, you can go into the MCM, because there is an MCM. So first, let me toggle this off just in case. I'll hit the K key again, and then now I'm gonna open up my MCM, and we're going to scroll down until we see. I can't even remember the name of the damn mod. Okay, yeah, right here, Ominuslactis. So you could go into here. You can change the hotkey if you don't like it. K actually does conflict with something else that I have, but I'm only installing this just to showcase it. So now you can do the offset. So like, you can increase, you know, the further away it squares, the lower, the higher, more apart, like a horizontal, you know, setting. And this is like horizontal, this is like vertical, and this is kind of like the depth, like how far and how close, you know, it'll reach. And then this one is the emitter. So I believe this is like the amount. So like if we increase this, let's increase this to like the max, right? So we'll max that out. Now we'll hit K again. So as you can see, there's a lot more now. You see, like the amount and how thick it is. All right, so next, let me go back into this. And you have the shaders right here. So there's a shader that gets put on your character's skin. I'm not gonna show it. It does work. So like if you was to take your armor off, you'll have like this kind of like a overlay of this drip effect. All right. So and then it also has MCM settings that you can import and export. So like let's say you got the settings the way you want it and you want to save it so you don't have to reset it up every time you start a new game. You could simply just import the settings, right, once you export it. So I'm not going to export it because I'm not going to keep this mod. But if you wanted to save your settings, you would go right here and hit export settings. And if you was to start a new game or, you know, use a different profile with this mod, you can go to import settings right here. All right. So another feature that this mod has is that you can use it on NPCs. So you have to get an NPC in your crosshair and then hit the K key, and then they will have the effect as well. So let me go and find somebody really quickly, and then we'll try that. All right, so here we are at Lorius's farm. I'm going to use his wife as an example.
You need something? Talk
So
to my husband.
we have her in our
Fantasy
crosshair,
movies.
and then we hit K.
Glorious, if it's all the same to you. Yes?
And so now, see, I also have K for my Ostem romance
Till
thing.
next time.
But as you can see, it does work. The thing about this mod, though, and I'll tell you my slight little criticism about this mod, is that the effects for you is the same as the NPC. So you remember how I changed the
Until next
emitter
time.
scale? It also works for her. So there's another mod that you can use
You need something?
that's
Talk to
very
my
similar to this,
Vantis
except
Glorious.
it separates it. So you can have your own separate scale and emitters, and it will be different from the NPCs. And I'll get into that mod later. But this one appears to be working fine. Everything seems to work. You know, you change the scaling, the distance, and yeah, the hotkey and everything. It works. It works on NPCs. So yeah, you know, if you want it, you can find it on the Lab of Lovers. I can't put the link for it in the description, but just know that it's there. And yeah, that's it. If you need any help and you still can't get this mod to work, leave a comment below, and I will see you all next time.